Welcome to Rebel Morning Wood. You caught me on. There was a commercial going on, so I didn't talk. You caught me on guard. We've been on hiatus for about a week and a half, but I am back and got some things going on. Let me officially say I am IR Girl, your hostess with the mostest. Um, as usual, I am very unprepared for today's show. You think I'd know that the show's coming, but it gets to be late at night and I want a game, and so that's what I do instead of get ready. Hopefully, I will see some of my regulars dropping in here. Decided to start doing the show a little bit later, so that my crew, my usual following crew, could get in here and have a listen, and hopefully they'll say hello because I like the new Twitch layout for Twitch TV, but they have a problem with their showing who's coming in on their viewer list. I know there's some people that listen that actually do not log in, which is a shame because I would love for them to be able to chat with us. Today we have a little bit going on. We're going to talk about some April video game releases. Our vice president, ImMArksman, some packs, and a great big announcement. Towards the end of the show, I'm going to make everybody listen to the whole show before we do our great big announcement. Um, uh, Funny thing is, I did not, again, I think I have a curse when it comes to PAX East. I'm not allowed to go. Something usually happens or comes up and I'm not allowed to go. Last year it was Easter. PAX, the last day of PAX was on Easter Sunday, and being that I have kids, I felt that, my place was at home with them on Easter, not at PAX. I wish I would have been able to take them with me. We would have just celebrated Easter there, but I did not go. It's a good thing. My one son, 15-year-old XX Bedhead, as most people know him on Twitter, came down with a very bad case of appendicitis and was rushed to the hospital for emergency surgery. So it's a good thing I stayed home. So that's how I spent that weekend. But um, my wonderful staff, who I will show up on the screen here, my wonderful staff went. On the left, that with the Epic Life hat on, that's my son, Rob Selig, and on the right is co-host of the Rebel Live show, which we will be starting again. That's Dom Mahoney. Everybody knows him as Papa Dom, and in the middle is the newest, one of the newer, I'm going to say, additions to the team is Rebel Gaming's official photographer, and that is Sammy Nelson. And I know she just changed her Twitter, so I can't tell you what that is. I think it's actually her name, but I don't know. She has two of them. It's confusing. So, but yeah, so they were at a party that night and were enjoying themselves. Heard they did some rave dancing. Rob was jumping on Dom's back, and I wish there was pictures of that, but hence I don't have those. To see all the pictures from PAX, you can go to our gallery on our website, rebgaming.com, and click on gallery. Hopefully, my admin to the site was able to get them up and shown for me because I still have a trouble with our gallery. I can't do it right, and I get frustrated, so I usually shoot an email to him. I'm frustrated. Go put the pictures up. So all the pictures from PAX are there. They did a great job. Spectacular time. They got a lot of cool and interesting stuff. So check out those pictures. Hopefully, I'll be able to have my son on soon, and or even Dom, maybe on a nighttime show. We can all get together and they can talk about some of the events at PAX that they're excited for and that are coming out. And so let me go back to this. All right, I'm getting good with my switching of the pictures on my screen. I'm actually thinking about as soon as I get a new screen for my backdrop or a new backdrop for where I'm at, I will probably actually be going on camera in the mornings for the show. So I don't know if that's something to look forward to, but it's definitely something different. Somebody had requested it. A few people had requested it. So um, but I was just seeing somebody just tweeted out, it was Kenny, UFG, so mad Nintendo didn't send a review copy of Luigi's Mansion. That's okay, I'll get it soon enough. That was a tough one to get. I also tried to get it and did not get it. And as well, when I was at work at Best Buy over the weekend, we literally sold out of Luigi's Mansion for the DS in about 10 minutes after opening. Every single copy was gone. It wasn't by all kids. It wasn't by one person buying them all up to sell on eBay. It was by random people coming in of all ages. And I had about the whole entire day I was working, I had 16 people come in asking for the game. And that does not include the call-in. So yeah, I'm letting Kenny know. Letting him know that we gave him a shout out on that game. But yeah, so apparently it is a great big show, and a lot of people are ready to play it. I don't know why it's such a hot commodity, Luigi's Mansion. I know that my kids did have it at one time. Not that one, but for it was it was in it was part of or it was like a map. I think that's it. So something like that. But I'm thinking of one that was similar to it. Somebody pipe in and help me remember, because I don't quite remember. We're going to be moving on now. But Luigi's Mansion's a hot commodity. Nobody can seem to get it. They're sold out everywhere. I actually, when I was at work at Best Buy, I called to Target, and I called as well to our other stores. Well, I looked on the computer. Nothing at our other stores. And at GameStop. Everybody was sold out everywhere of Luigi's Mansion. So that's the game to have apparently right now. If you have a Nintendo DS, you should have Luigi's Mansion. All right, moving on to April's video game release coming out. We're going to go down the list and see kind of what... first on the list is Defiance for Xbox, PlayStation, PC, and also off of I'm reading this off of Amazon because they put up a nice list for people. I get it in my email once a month, what's coming out that month. Let me see. There are, for Defiance, I'm trying to click on for the promotions. If you pre-order it now, I guess this was before, they had a Defiance beta access with pre-order. So, also, and I actually don't know a whole lot about that game, but I've heard people talk a lot about it. Injustice: Gods Among Us. For Amazon, pre-order bonus includes a $10 promotional credit. That's for Xbox only. Yeah, you get a video game bonus Kindle ebook offer, pre-order price guarantee, and $10 Amazon.com promotional credit. Another one, Dead Island Riptide Special Edition. Now I know Rob and Dom, when they were at PAXEast, and Sammy went and hit up these guys, said they were very nice and very willing to talk with them. They actually got to stay a little bit longer and play the game a little bit longer. That's for the PlayStation 3 and Xbox 360. Injustice: Gods Among Us Collector's Edition for the PlayStation 3. Defiance Collector's Edition for Xbox 360, PlayStation 3, and PC. Pandora's Tower for Nintendo Wii. What? No, I'm joking. Yes, Nintendo Wii. There is a promotion on that one as well for Amazon.com. Lego City Undercover: The Chase Begins for Nintendo 3DS. I'm trying to see. There's Shin Megami Tensei Devil Summoner Soul Hackers for Nintendo 3DS. That's actually really popular. If you haven't played those games, they're really, really good. Soul Sacrifice for PlayStation Vita. Deadly Premonition: The Director's Cut for PlayStation 3 only. Star Trek is coming out as well this month for Xbox 360 and PlayStation 3. It'll be released April 23rd. That I want that one. That's one that I actually want. Dragon's Dogma: Dark Horizon by Capcom, PlayStation 3 and Xbox 360. Um, Ninja Gaiden 3, Razor's Edge. Excuse me. I always fuck that up, but that's a new one. I've never played that game. A lot of people like it. For PlayStation 3 and Xbox 360. I think we actually might have had it at one time for PlayStation. I don't remember. I'd have to go through. As well, Dead Island Riptide Rigor Mortis Edition. And that's on Amazon. That's not $80. It's $79.96. So there's a deal there itself, and it's for PlayStation 3 and Xbox 360. Fused by Electronic Arts for PlayStation 3 and Xbox 360. Um, Dead Island Riptide for PC. Painkiller, Hell, and Damnation. Never heard of that one. Xbox 360. That's by Nordic Games. Let me see. Puzzler World 2013. If you're into puzzler games for the Nintendo 3DS, that's coming out. And here's, I know this is going to sound funny, but these are really good games. Super Black Bass 3D. The fishing games, they're really, really good. I actually like them. That's coming out for Nintendo 3DS. I might actually try to get that for review. But yeah, so those are all the games coming out this month. So hopefully I'll be able to get a few of those in. And looking forward to those. I'm looking forward to the Star Trek one because I'm a like a closet Trekkie. I don't like go to the conventions and stuff, but I like Star Trek. I watched it all the time. Was very into it at one time. Watched all of the different ones, and so so yeah, I'm excited. I'm excited for the Star Trek one. I'm hoping. I actually already requested a review copy, so hopefully I will get that, and will be. You know when I'm multitasking because I get really kind of quiet because I'm clicking around on my computer. So as well, we have actually. You know what? I said we had one big announcement. We have two big announcements, and we actually posted it up on the website, and I gave him a little shout out on Twitter and on his Facebook page. He has well announced it, but it's a big deal to us. Um, Nick, the vice president, junior vice president, excuse me, Rob will want to mention that because my son Rob is senior vice president. But Nick Overton, junior VP of Rebel Gaming, probably one of the most amazing search and destroy players that I have ever seen, except when he rages on me. Seriously, honest, and I'm being very true and honest, probably one of the most skilled gamers I have ever watched game. Watch his videos all the time. If you don't watch them, you are truly missing something. If you do play Call of Duty, if you play any kind of game competitively, he's a great commentator. He's very instructional about the weapons he uses and the perks, the attachments. And if you're looking to up your game a level, it definitely will do you some good just to go and watch his videos. Very instructional videos, very good gamer. Um, so he has hit, though, something very exciting. Let me see if I can do this right. He has hit 2,000 subs on his YouTube page for Search and Destroy. So that's, I think, a great big deal. He didn't know if it was or not. I think it is. 20,000 people subbed his channel and love his videos, and so hopefully 20,000 people do it more. And like I said, he's a great guy, great commentator. I'm trying to get rid of some of this crap on here. There it is. All right, so go check him out. Go sub his channel, and watch his videos. If you're a gamer and you like Search and Destroy, he is your man. Like I said, I don't personally, for me, there's nobody better to watch. Maybe also it makes a difference because the way that commentating, he's very clear, he's very precise, he's very well spoken, and to me that makes a difference. So check him out. He is worth his weight in gold. So, and I miss our morning chats. We used to chat every morning before he got all grown up and and big, and we used to chat on Skype every morning about Rebel, and we do a little business, and so I miss that. I think he used to work for Twitch actually, and now he's working somewhere else. I don't know if I'm allowed to say or not, so I don't want to say anything, but Connor Optics. So, but now he's with them, and I'm very proud of him. I've known him for a while now, and like I said, he's like a kid brother to me. So that's why when he rages on me, we can't game together because when we game together, I play like demolition and capture the flag, so I'm used to running and charging and getting ahead of the objective to protect it or to take it. And when you play search and destroy, which is all Nick plays, and I don't play it, and you would think for as much as I watch his videos that I would be a little bit more. It's hard for me to like sit back and wait and listen. And the last time we gamed together, he did say to me, he's like, I was like the last one alive, and there was one other person alive. It was a matter of knowing where he was to kill him. And I made the stupid mistake of, instead of turning around and looking behind me, which I had a feeling this guy was going to come up behind me, and he did. I went straight and to go upstairs and to see if I could come around on him, and he shot me. And Nick yelled at me, you have to know your game. You have to know where everybody's at. And I was like, I'm so sorry. but, but Nick's a great guy, and he gets like that because he's so good at what he does. So hopefully I can achieve search and destroy them only half as good as he does. I will be a far better gamer. And so check him out. Often when I have time, I put up his videos on rebgaming.com. I haven't had a lot of time lately though, so but yeah, check him out. Um, what else did I want to run down today? Trying to see. Um, Kenny says thank you for the shout out. So yeah, Kenny wants the game too. Told you it's a popular game, that Luigi's Mansion, and I'm getting spammed on Twitter now with all the fake URLs. Click on this. So, and you know what? It's April Fool's Day today, and usually I get from press. I'm waiting for them. I know some have gone out. Or if I go into I haven't checked. I have to go see. Um, Game sites, and they will give out fake press releases because it is April Fool's Day. So I'm actually going to log in right now, and so I'm trying to see, like, and I don't see, there's not a lot of press today so far. Um, and I don't know if this is for Guild Wars is a real one or a fake one. I'll have to look at it. Mm, but it's in French, so I guess I'm not going to be reading it. Um, mm-mm. No, I think it's real. I think it's the real deal. So there's no. I'm just reading through the couple that are up, and no good. I'm disappointed. I think actually RuneScape put out one. They sent it in my email this morning, but it's long. It's a really long video. I watched it before the show. It's really long, but it was funny. But nothing that made me like. I remember when I first started working in the industry. My first, I think, April's Fools was I was working for Josh Olin's old site, Agrigame, and I was getting this press in, and I didn't know if it was like fake or real. So I actually started putting some of it up, and then I was like, oh, wait a minute, it's 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 April Fool's Day, and so I took all the press down because I didn't know what was real and what was fake. So yeah, I was before Josh found out, because he was very serious about his site, and I didn't know if he would find it funny that I thought some of it was real, or if he'd find me an idiot for thinking that some of it was real. So I took it down real quick. But usually the press that comes in for gaming sites is very creative. Sometimes a lot of the websites, usually, let me see if Google has anything today. Usually they do. But try Google knows. If you go to Google, this is not real. That's funny. Um, Let me see. If you go to, this can't be, bring your nose. I'm sorry, I'm reading it. Okay, everybody go to google.com, and then on there, go down. It says new. What's that smell? Find out with Google Knows. Click on Google Knows. It's down underneath. I'm feeling lucky. And then click on try. And there's a picture of a girl smelling her phone. Click on try Google Knows. And then over to the right, if you keep refreshing your page, it says dumpster. Mine says dumpster. Unwashed socks in a locker room after a hockey game. You can share the aroma, how it works, and then click on smell. So you click on smell. It'll go bring your nose as close as you can to the screen and press enter. Start smelling. And it says transmitting smell. That's hysterical. I love that. That's going to be great. I'll have to put that up on the site today. So check out google.com. They've got a great, that's probably what stuff's coming to though. And if you keep refreshing the page, um, once you hit, let me see what comes up next. Let me see, you can, people also sniffed Jeans in the Rain, Permanent Marker, Garlic Breath, Roses, Stale Beer, The Carnival, Golf Course, Peanut Butter, The Beach, Vampire, Buffalo Sauce, Car Exhaust, um, Rainy Day Incense, Metal Dumpster, Grapefruit, Car Exhaust, and their description is poison gas and assault. There's a lot of stuff, and they put a lot of time into this. I think it's hysterical. Grandmother's Closet, that's funny. Pleasantly Homey with a hint of mothball. Gym clothing. I just think this is hysterical. Everybody should check this out because sweaty and dirty with a hint of accomplishment. Good going, Google. I love that. So I'm going to tell everybody on my Facebook to check out google.com under feeling lucky. So that's pretty good. I'm going to be honest with you. Any news, anything like that, I have not even looked into this morning running around. I was happy to get back on the radio this morning, the quote-unquote radio, because I had been off for quite a while. And like I said, my son was in the hospital. We were in there for a few days and didn't get to check out too much. I'm going to actually check out my my news real quick because I'm probably missing something that, oh, besides that, Easter came and went. Happy Easter, everybody, if you celebrated. This morning I had a lovely ham biscuit sandwich for breakfast. So that was very nice. And, oh, do have some great news because everybody knows I was hoping that Darksiders would get purchased, and I'm almost like giddy teary-eyed because I think I'm not a huge fan. I know some of the developers for Darksiders, but I know, but Crytek has is looking to buy it. The company hired 35 Vigil's employees after the company failed to receive any bids back in THQ's original auction. Crytek launched a new studio in Austin, Texas. I'm clicking on the article now. Somebody had tweeted out to me because they know I'd been on the other day that it looked like Crytek